Alright, YouTube, since I'm a man of my word and I promised you all a video this week, besides the update video yesterday, here's what I was talking about yesterday. (2014) Honda Odyssey Touring Elite. Yep, our third Odyssey. And we're back into touring. So, yeah, had it since January, but of course I was away at school. Even though it's only been out the garage, I would at least say it's only been out the garage 7 times since January. Of course, because up from January up to about early April, it was snowing up here. And of course, my parents didn't want to drive it in the snow. That's what they had the Volkswagen for. That's a daily driver. Our vans were never a daily driver. The last daily driver van we had was that Sienna. And so yeah, it's sat in the garage from January until like the middle of April. And then of course my dad came out here and started it every now and then, but it sat in here from January to April. And then of course then my parents came and picked me up from school. So to Mississippi it went. And then a couple of times going places around the city after that. But it's only, I would say at least 7 times it's only been out this garage. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start it up. Of course, since it's 2014 Touring Elite, I want to say EXL and up models come with the smart key. I want to say it starts at the EXL. But, of course, this one has smart key system. You can either unlock it from the remote like you always do. And of course, lock it. And of course, has HIDs. Really nice. And I want to say these are LED bulb in the back. Yeah, or you could use, of course, your hand, as long as your key is on in your pocket or in your hand or wherever. As long as it's on you, just put your hand on the door. And of course, it locks. Unlocks. Go inside. Of course, already LED interior or LED lighting on the interior installed by me. I'm sure you really didn't see me, but yeah, of course, I did it again. For some reason, when I ordered it for this year, though, or when I went on Amazon and ordered a 2011 and up, the first time we got the right kit, but I think they sent 2 of the bulbs, the door bulbs. They didn't come with this kit. They sent 2 extras. Okay, basically, the light that goes in this light right there is not on because the trunk isn't open. But the light that goes in the cargo area is only supposed to be 1 of those on the kit, I want to say. But instead, they sent 3 of them. And I think they meant to put 2 of the lights that, okay, basically, I'll explain it to you. The cargo light in the back, in the middle, it's not on. That has its own, that's only supposed to be, it's only supposed to be 1 of those type of lights. And, wait, hold on. No, wait a minute. See, I'm starting to get confused. Basically, 1, 2, and these 2 on this side, and the doors share the same bulb. All these 4 lights right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the doors share the same bulb. Instead of sending 2 more of the door bulbs, they sent 2 more of the bulbs that go in here, I want to say. I see I'm starting to get a little confused myself. These are the bulbs they sent. I have them in here. You see these 2 square right there. These are the same bulbs, I want to say, that go in here. Right, they go in here. And in the back, yeah. they go in these two and the cargo light in the back. So instead of sending 2 more of the bulbs that match these that also go on the door, they sent 2 more of these, and here the extra 2 right here. So I know it took long to explain, but basically the doors on the lights on the doors are still typical lights instead, not an LED, but it's not a big deal, you know. It still looks good as long as these lights up here are matching. That's all that matters. And I guess we'll find some extra ones for the doors, but it's not a big deal. Of course, open in the back. 3 seats right here. They're in the back. Something that it's on the Touring you get, which is nice, is center armrest for the 3rd row. If I can move these bottles of water out the way. Center armrest. And of course, since it's the Touring Elite, it has the split screen DVD player. You watch 2 movies at the same time on one screen. Has the tweeters in the back. And of course, something they changed for this generation of the Touring. It was an option last generation, the last model year. Our first Odyssey, usually on the Touring, it would be an option to have the 3rd seat right here on the 2nd row. Now it's standard, because on the first generation, not the first generation Touring, when they first brought out the Touring, it was either an option to have a 3rd row, or you can have a center console right here. But on this one, it's standard. So, guess I'll stop talking. Hop in. This is the hard part. So as y'all may know, our garage has, it's not the biggest thing in the world. So, in order to fit this van in here, because this is a big van, and our car in here, we have to park so close to the wall that you can't get in from that side. So we will always have to come in this door and just scoot over. But now it's sort of weird because, of course, we have push button start now, and you have to put your foot on the brake to start the van. So you always got to get in, put your foot over there. Of course, put your foot on the brake and start. And let me see. Close the door. How many miles? 1,923 miles.